And welcome back, guys. We're here with the first semi-final. MRpringles versus Neowave. Should be very fun. Neowave is definitely the underdog in this case, with MRpringles being a pretty damn good player. Bunch of guys with me on TeamSpeak today, so I'm not going to remember all their names. Enigmatic is here, Slami's here, this guy's Thick is here, Arten's here, Ark is here. We're all going to be commentating. Hopefully there's not too many people talking at once, but we'll keep it good. So it looks like we're ready to go. Do you want to check if they're ready and then we'll kick off?
Yep, already checking. Oh, they said yes, so we're launching.
Let's go.
Alright.
Going US.
No, you can take a look at factions. They're both US?
Yeah,
Cool.
both US.
Good luck.
So something tells me that Pringles will go strikers, since he is super good with that striker build.
So Neo's going double gold, but it doesn't seem like Pringles is.
Pringles is going to go for the bank probably though.
Well,
Pringles
Neo's
is
also going to get a barracks.
Pringles is probably going to go for gold. It just takes them a bit slower than usually.
What I mean is by
But
2
it's-
gold, if you look at Neo, he puts 2 refineries right on 1 gold area to get it twice as quick.
And Pringles is probably more set for the later game as he's already got 2 fields.
And that's gonna be the problem. But Neowave is not rushing for strikers as you see because he's don't build any aluminum refinery, so there's gonna be an early infantry bank capture tactics. But Neowave is capturing the aluminum field next to him, so he will go for a light vehicle base. Then he will go for maybe Humvee or a striker.
Yeah,
One strategy Pringles likes to do is actually get like 4 gold refineries and then start getting aluminum.
yeah. Pringles
Putting, like,
Pringles
dirt
likes to
on each of
stack
them.
his gold heavy, and then once he's got his gold income going, then he'll get his aluminium and then go into the light vehicle bay.
Actually, he generally goes double light vehicle, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's
It's
why
about
that's
really
why
fast.
that's why he stacks his gold so heavy early on.
Neil
Or
is
just
also building a
he-
turret.
Or just he want to be only infantry spamming now, because as you see he's not trying to capture that aluminum field, he's just going for oil. That's gonna be a bad, because if Neowave is building up a light vehicle of bay and he will just attack now Mr. Sprinklers from the right flank, that's gonna be a very good idea, because he don't have any protection, he don't have any vision for the right side. So So Neowave can easily surprise Sprinkles.
Yeah,
It's
Neowave's
just a
best
matter
bet
of
here.
Pringles getting javelins on the right.
Yeah, Neowave's best bet here is to go early, like go earlier than Pringles to get the strikers in, because Pringles' strength at microing his strikers is just so good. See a push into the base here already from that recon unit.
And as you see, Sprinkles has enough money for building up a refinery, but I don't see any aluminum refinery on the way. So that's gonna be now a little turtle, and then maybe doing something else, because as you see, he was on very huge oil economy, but he spent his money for building up bunkers, because he want to protect his base from the strikers.
Yeah.
But you need aluminum to get the toe on it, so...
Engineers are very good without the rocket upgrade. They can deal very good damage to the strikers without the upgrade, but you need tons of them. But the strikers in the early game doesn't doing too much damage to the engineers, so that's why it's good for running engineers in the early game and protecting your base. And yes, Mr. Springers want to do a late game. That's why I see build the bunkers here. And as you see, here Neowave is
He's going for the field hospital. Neo
And,
is.
Yes.
and second bunker. I mean,
Pringles
sorry,
is already going to
second
capture
barracks.
that pilot, though.
Yeah. But very interesting second barracks there.
USA, that's kind of risky because you're paying 1,200 for him.
Yeah. Especially with the field hospital now, you could guess he's going to get dust-offs up. And he might try and dust-off
Dust-off.
push.
Yes.
He probably wants to go around capturing the refineries or something, or drop them in. But with all the turrets and Rev's base and stuff, it'll be more difficult to actually capture.
Pringles.
Yeah,
base.
but he can't do that now because Mr. Springles has too many bunkers near to this base. So, but that's Neowave don't know that. He don't know that the bunkers because his scout just know the HQ, the barrack, and some LEM. So Neowave don't know there's many bunkers near to the Mr. Springles base.
That's true. He did notice that they were being built when he
Yeah.
was rushing with his thing.
Don't forget, as the
Yeah,
opposing
Neo might
player,
have been
you can't
safer
see
going
that.
for the
If you go for left or right button, you can select the players, and you go for Neowave, and you will see what he's saying.
Yeah, he hasn't seen any of those bunkers. So here goes the first dust-off. Interesting that he filled them with javelins. I think he filled them with javelins.
And that's the dust of can be very good if he attack the left side refineries because there is no bunkers here.
Oh, he's making a mistake.
He was
Yeah.
attempting to take the
Landing
bank.
in the line of fire, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, he captured the bank, but that's not enough.
Yeah, he gets that bank, so not too bad
That
there.
wasn't the most efficient way of doing it, yeah.
It's more better idea if you go for refineries and not just stop for the banks.
Unfortunately, he's not going to get those
Because
refineries
the
though, those
refineries-
turrets.
Yeah.
Another dust-off going to the other bank now.
But now the bunkers are coming to the left side.
He really needs to get a light vehicle bay up now, he's late on that.
It looks like he has the power for it.
Neo's going DEFCON 2 currently. Looks like he's doing pretty heavy infantry. Just sending them all the way around with dust-offs.
Yes. This is infantry's idea is not bad because if you take mortars to your infantry squad, this can be very good because the mortars can easily take out the MG nest. So that can be a good idea, but he's doing it wrong now. But he will see now the MG nest on the left side. Just a second.
Pringles is building more turrets and the light vehicle bay.
Oh, look at the left side, he don't know about that bunker, and he will lose all of his unit now. And lost the dust off. And many units.
Yeah.
Turret's going to tear him to shred.
He lose here 3,000 oil in the left side.
Yeah, this infantry
If
praise.
you can... Yeah.
Heavy
Same
vehicle
thing
bay
happened
coming
at the
up.
back of
From who? Oh.
So Neo's
Neo.
getting the heavy vehicle bay, and Pringles is going to get 2 light vehicle bays.
The problem is still in the game. The Abrams can do much damage against the strikers, so if he just running for strikers and overwhelm the Abrams army, this can be more better.
Yeah,
because
because,
the Abrams need the task to upgrade.
yeah, and Abrams produce too slowly.
Too slowly and too much overall.
Yeah,
he
very
gets the
close.
oil advantage. Right now might actually be a little early to use Abrams, but
It's its only best.
Neo does have a idle refinery, which could be sold.
And he needs to expand his economy more. You see, Pringles has taken the whole of the left-hand side.
And then Neo's just starting with a refinery and a fob soon. If Pringles slowly moves up in the middle, he's going to get all that aluminum too.
Yeah, Pringles has
That is what it
taken
tends
the
to
bank.
do. They did a pretty nice infantry attack that area to get that bank under his control.
I've actually seen people build turrets on banks, and if the shredders get right up to the bank and build the turret, you'll lose all your infantry if you don't have rocket infantry.
Even if you have rocket infantry, as long as you can get the turret up, then you're still set. It's
He loses
getting it
dust
up,
stuff in
getting
the
it
middle.
up.
That is lost in the middle, that stuff again, and many infantry. This is many javelin and riflemen.
Well, Pringles is stocking up strikers. The dust-offs haven't been paying off anymore.
Pringles is starting to have overwhelming force.
And as you see, or rather say it, he's overwhelming with strikers.
And the Abraham production is just way too slow. So far, only 2 Abrams out.
Yes, and he don't have any oil, so there's another problem, oil. And he's running for another heavy vehicle bay. That's gonna be a very, very bad idea for running another vehicle bay.
Yeah, he can't even
Because
He
produce
needs a
out
way
of
to
one.
get a second one.
Yes.
You'd almost be better buying more base defense.
Costs too much oil, that's the problem. Oil is what he's short of.
Meanwhile, Mr. Pringles capturing one of the soldiers on the ground in the middle.
Yeah, but he has no hospital, so I think he's
yeah.
making a mistake.
You still make
Still
500 per.
But on DEFCON 2, 1,000 aluminum's huge.
Well, he has no field hospital, so he's not actually getting to use them for aluminum, but he's getting oil by capturing them.
Yeah, there's a short-term benefit of not building the hospital, but late game you'll probably at least want to build it.
So we
In
see
the left side,
this.
we're seeing another dust. And the fight is beginning on the middle. We task cover the strikers. That's,
That was perfect timing.
yes, it's gonna be a very huge slap. Because the Abrams don't have any task coverage.
No.
Oh, that's GG.
There's so many strikers, the Abrams would have a pretty difficult time against them.
Yeah, that striker
There's the
force is
surrender.
so strong. You really have to hurt the person before he can get that striker force up. Okay, so we'll take a break there and we'll be back for the second game.
The thing about Chimera, you don't need as many refineries.
Yeah. So Neo's going Chimera, Pringles going US again. Let's see how this goes. Different resource spawn this time. Less aluminium in the center, more gold spread around.
Neo's going one of each. We'll see if he does the double extractor on the gold or aluminum.
Early on I played a 1v1 on this map where I played against a Chimera and he rushed me with a whole bunch of crushes, and it actually really worked for him because it prevented me getting the striker rush up in time.
Oh, Crusher Rusters got me before too. And it's also, you can stop it with just like any kind of vehicle.
Yeah. Problem is usually with this build is you take a while to get your vehicles up.
Yeah, so he's going full extraction on the oil. And the aluminum. Huh. That's a lot of oil to spend at the start.
Yeah.
Cancel the aluminum one.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
So he wants the oil first.
Well, because you're almost getting another refinery for way less of the cost. That's why the US can find more advantage in building 2 refineries on the same field. You can do it as Chimera, but
It's less profitable as Chimera.
I don't think you get that 1,000 back when you resell your refineries. I'm not sure though.
I don't think so, no. It's an upgrade. So Pringles has pushed for the bank on the right hand side instead of taking the one in front of him first. Second oil going down for Neo.
Pringles is about to have 3 oil. No aluminum yet, so he's essentially doing the same build as before.
It's a virtually uncounterable build, so it's not a bad idea.
Neo's
Yeah.
looking for Spear already, but
Yeah, I've spoken with Pringles. That build, he thinks that build is uncounterable. We've played a lot today. I have only made one Chimera build that can counter it.
Yeah, the thing is, basically, strikers are too strong at the moment. Any build order built around strikers is more than likely going to win you the game. And I have a feeling strikers will
well,
be
and
nerfed.
it's also safe.
Yeah,
Well, I have a Chimera tactic that totally whoops Pringles off his ass, so I don't think they're so powerful. Yeah, I think they need to be nerfed.
They already raised the cost on them though.
yeah, but it's so.
Not enough,
Yep.
apparently.
You literally can't use Pumas against them. It's just
No.
no use.
It's just SAS really at the start. And the thing is, you can get 2 strikers and the IFE full up really early.
You can get Pumas up much earlier than strikers because they cost only oil. But because they're so weak, it doesn't really matter.
One thing Scythe said, he said that you should get the passenger upgrade just for the health, and I actually didn't know that actually added to the Puma's health.
Yeah, I was told that as well because
Yeah.
I saw everyone getting the upgrade and didn't know why,
It
but then I
adds-
realized.
Puma's health is what 10 normally, and it adds only 2, so it
No,
isn't really
Pumas, I
much.
thought they were 8.
It adds
Well-
quite a bit because it's under 10, and then you get 14 or something, or 12.
Yeah.
I thought it was 8 and you got 4 more, which made it 12.
Okay, I might be wrong.
But I noticed that in one of the matches in this tournament, like, you got the passenger upgrade, and I was wondering why, and then somebody said they got more health. I'm like, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, I've
doesn't
only
say on
played
the
Chimera
upgrade,
like
though.
3 times.
But the problem is to make Pumas worth using, you have to spend so much on them because you have to get that upgrade, then you have to get Sword, and then you have to get the Missile upgrade just to make them good.
But I was fighting against Terminator spam on this map, and that spike missile saved me from the Terminators.
Yeah,
I
that
only had,
spike
like, 2 or
missile's
3
good,
Terminators of my own.
but you have to get Sword Protocol just to get that upgrade.
Yeah,
sure
but
says
you can
the
rush
spikes
for it
in the
at least
shield
because you have the
vehicle
spear. And usually from that, I like to transition to T-Grave because then you can get the missiles.
Yeah, personally I believe T-Grays should be slightly easier to build, and then that'd be a very good counter to Strikers.
Yeah, because without the defensive center, they're really vulnerable because you don't have range and you have to throw them right in.
Fortunately, this time, Neo's not actually trying to counter the banks or anything, so Pringles currently has 3 banks.
That's
Along with
really
all
The
his
strong.
bank
oil
closest to Neo, though, only has 1 soldier in it.
Okay, so he has 2 banks plus 1, kinda.
Thing is, Neo has that outpost right below that bank. If Pringles wanted to, he could just run his marine over there and capture it.
Pringles doesn't know of it though.
Neo is hitting the right-hand bank with snipers, though, with SAS. And he killed all the units
Just as
there.
I say something.
3 SAS would definitely do it.
That is a benefit that Chimera has over the US, in that they can produce SAS straight away, when the US can only produce snipers in DEFCON 2.
But, mind you, snipers have stealth, right?
Yeah.
So
That's good. He
Pringles was
gets to
forced
keep
to
his
sell one of
SAS
his
after trying to
aluminum.
capture.
So we see 4 Pumas out so far, a 5th coming out. So you can
And
get,
Pringles is being really aggressive in the middle.
yeah, you can get that Puma force up faster than strikers, but they're just not strong enough at the moment.
Alright, Pringles is now going for his double vehicle bay.
And he has this build
But he
order.
hasn't had one up yet.
Yeah, but he has this build order down so well that he knows when to get them up. So once he gets them up, he never runs out of resources producing those strikers. He just produces them non-stop.
Yeah, he's got a bit of a stock going, and
The main issue with Pumas versus Strikers is the whole one does all its damage in one shot and the other takes multiple shots to do its damage.
strikers are a bit more multi-role at the same time.
The Strikers are multi-role?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, the Pumas.
I was going to say, American stuff is all specialized. But it's good.
I'd say strikers are
But yeah, the
multi-role.
Pumas can do more overall.
But there's nothing wrong with auto cannons. It's just strikers, especially with Tusk. It's just they're a pain.
So the problem with strikers is they do more damage than the Pumas, and with Tusk they have double the health of Pumas. So there's like not even any comparing them. They're just like so much stronger.
But let's say he was trying to push SAS in a building, and he was using his heal. The strikers are gonna get. It's just not worth it. Does he have the uranium?
I'm not sure.
I don't know, we aren't able to actually check like what kind of upgrades they've gotten. Really wish they would add that feature in or something. But let's see what upgrades they've gotten. Just see what they're producing.
But yeah, Pringles is making really steady progress with his refineries.
And he's pumping out the strikers non-stop now.
Now he just needs his armory. I'm missing it so. So if he gets his armory and his tusk, he'll be set.
And Neo doesn't really have much at the front to stop with like a straight frontal.
No, not at all. And we see even though Neo started getting those Pumas up before the strikers came up, because those strikers are built on such an efficient build order, they just produce so much faster. So there's still more strikers than there is Pumas, even though the Pumas started much earlier.
But Pringles is also building twice as many at the same time.
Yeah. So he's about to have 20 of them. He's got 4 more to build and he'll have 20 of them.
I think with the middle resources on the aluminum, Pringles is getting more momentum as well.
Yeah. And he's guarded both of those with 2 MG nests.
Well, it'd be risky if Neo was able to secure the resources on the left before the right.
Yeah, I definitely think
Alright, it seems Pringles is now going for his armory.
And he has the timing down so well that he gets Tusk just before he pushes in.
He stopped building strikers, but I don't know. He can almost tech up once he starts pushing.
Yeah, well that's what he does. He'll build an entire build queue in each one, and then just leave it. He won't build any more. Get his armory up, get the upgrade, and push.
And that's generally enough to end the game.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
But he even has enough
And
resources.
he's already getting DEFCON 2.
Yeah, but he has enough resources to produce more if he has to.
Alright, he's getting Tusk 1 now. Alright, so Neo now knows there's an attack, but I don't even think those Pumas can take that.
No ways. But I mean, Neo had to
Especially
know
since
this
he's
was
now
coming.
going to be able to upgrade him to Tusk.
He's got some SAS in some of those Pumas, but once he gets Tusk 1,
The problem is once the SAS drop, then they'll die to the AoE explosions anyway.
He did lose quite a few strikers in that assault, though.
But
That
not
battle.
enough.
yeah, if he can get the POWs, he could rush.
And he also has all his guys Tusk 1. And he has a whole nother set of building going on with the strikers. So he's building a second group. Neo's building Guardians. Oh, no, Tigres. Guardians are the Americans.
He has 2 air bases, which might save him, but it'll have to be really quick. The strikers are kind of on the way.
Yeah, I've always argued that Tigres are the perfect counter, but you have to focus them.
Yeah, you need Spear though, so
And I personally think Tigres should get a slight buff.
oh no, he's out of power.
And I also think to balance things out, strikers should lose their ability to kill air units. Because it kind of, it makes
Yeah,
you...
but he didn't have the range on his Tiger, so
But it makes you... you don't really need to produce any of the other units from the light vehicle bay. You just need strikers, because they do everything. They kill infantry, they kill tanks, and they kill air.
So you're saying
Yeah.
take their MG away from the Tusk upgrade.
they can kill a small amount of helicopters. Even Abrams are able to do it.
Abrams are very good at Tusk too, because 3 MGs.
But Abrams
I did
should
not
be
know
good,
that,
because
dude,
they...
that's the one.
there's the GG. Yeah, Abrams should be good, because they're the late game unit. Anyway, that's the end of the first semi-final. Very one-sided, unfortunately. And we'll see Mr.
User
Pringles
joined
go into
your
the final.
channel.
We'll see you guys later. Cheers.